Hey guys, welcome to Newz N Brewz, the best podcast this side of the... What major body of water are we near again? Line Creek?
Yeah, Line Creek's probably the majors.
Lake Peachtree's dried up.
The best podcast this side of Line Creek.
That sounds sad. Creeks, if it's a creek is our biggest body of water. Speaking of, I did take a bunch of nudes at that creek the other day.
But why?
Because I like the outdoors, Reed.
Oh, that's a good excuse.
I mean, and there was nobody there except for
that's rare because usually there's a bunch of kids and families.
Well, there was
there.
a couple of families, but
it's one of those attractions that like you walk for a long time, like okay, we're finally alone. But the minute you think that a family just pops out of nowhere, they're just
it's exactly.
I'm just like, damn it.
Like I had my pants halfway around my ankles, and then I heard it snap, and I'm like, oh shit.
No, it was just me.
I actually was hiking there the other day, and I almost stepped on a snake, like a big ass rat snake, and I'm just like, oh no, I guess we're not going this way. It was pretty neat. I like snakes.
They'll just step around, just like we're just not going this way at all. This path is closed.
I don't want to step over it.
There's like a huge gap like where you could easily walk around, go the same way, but it's like no, we're not going that way. Can't do it.
Just like find a stick. You probably don't have to go far, and then just like jab it.
I don't want to. He was having a good time.
Jab the snake, boy.
It wasn't poisonous. I don't think. I don't know. I could have found out real quick.
You're right. You could have. We're drinking some good stuff tonight. Crafted in the one, the only Mexico.
That's Reed's mother's breast milk.
Ooh. I
feel like it's.
I don't even know. Maybe it was. I don't know. Haven't done my research. We're drinking Dos Equis.
Two sucks.
Cerveza. Lager Especial.
Lager.
Lager Especial. Lager. Law were declared. Anyway, not funny. I'll cut that out. Just kidding. Everybody laugh. I'm keeping it in, bitches.
Suck it.
But yeah.
I like how you haven't done any introductions. Any hey, what the fuck?
Oh, hey, yeah. There's people on this show. They exist.
What is the show?
We have me, Reed Clark. We have Cody, Random Hero Carmen.
Oh, no one's called me that.
Dude, we're bringing it back.
No one's called me that since Nom.
And then we have Brandon, Phoenix,
Sloth,
LaCroix, Sloth,
LaCroix.
He's from a region that's deficient in taste.
French?
LaCroix.
Is LaCroix French?
I don't know. It's bland like everything else in there.
When I think of LaCroix, I think of like The Office Space. I mean, it's a funny movie, but it's it emphasizes the whole like bland.
White America.
Yeah.
What?
LaCroix is White America.
It's sparkling water, right?
Like slightly flavored.
Flavored like what?
It's lightly flavored. So
it's like a step below diet, basically.
It's like bland balls. They have like bland palm reed. They have like bland.
And that's just Reed's balls.
Yeah, they have. They have like bland sand. All sorts of just bland
sand.
flavors.
So, what is the selling point of LaCroix?
It's probably like sugar-free, soy-free.
I don't know. Are you allergic to tasting things?
I mean, I do drink a lot of diet stuff, and I know it's definitely gonna kill me at some point. But
this stuff isn't diet; it just doesn't have anything to create calories. It's like a squeeze of lemon and some seltzer water. It's kind of like the soup that the Nazis made for the Jews in the concentration camps. It's just a dash of this, a dash of that, and
So what you're saying is they were geniuses, and we just didn't know it this whole time.
Reed, have you ever been cooked that?
So the Jews were actually being dined quite well because
they were being wined and dined.
LaCroix is like the biggest thing ever now. So
are you saying what were the geniuses? The Jews or the Nazis?
I wouldn't say the Nazis because they were making this fine cuisine that they could probably sell on the streets.
Oh yeah, they went real far. They did
They
real
went real
good.
far.
Well, the Russians
In other
have,
ways.
yeah, the goulash. Wait, goulash? No, gulag.
Gulag.
The same thing.
Like the prisons.
Yeah, wait.
Well,
the Russians make the goulash as well?
I
Did they make both?
don't know. Do they make goulash?
How would I know?
Goulash is good as fuck.
It sounds Louisiana, honestly.
So like, you know,
Goulash sounds Louisiana.
It sounds like gumbo or something.
Dude, let's not get it too into this.
Oh, dude.
Brain's getting tilted.
actually, no, that's
I'm
a good
bringing up
idea.
the motherland.
So like somewhere out there in Russia, there's like a communist dissenter that was locked up that has like, son, let me show you how to make my famous goulash, man.
Goulash.
We used to survive off this
Goulash.
stuff for like the whole winter.
I feel like wasn't there a Call of Duty game where you were like stuck in the gulag?
Black Ops 1?
I think so, right?
What are we toasting to here?
I had to hold that one in. We're toasting to
Sweet freedom and all that it comes with.
All that comes with, yeah.
Texas.
Texas. To Texas.
Speaking
To
of
Texas.
oh yeah,
Oh,
probably-
that sweet sound design.
Did you ever, when I was a little kid and I had to pee really bad, and this was like, you know, I did sometimes push my penis in, like, and hope that.
Whoa! What?
You guys never did that?
I didn't, not for that purpose.
Yeah, I would like push. I would also. This was.
I don't know. I don't think I ever thought that'd be like, yeah, that's gonna help. That's gonna
I
stop
just
this.
Haven't you ever wondered what it was like to not be circumcised?
No.
You just, there you go.
Tell us more, Reed. Don't we have a friend in the possible audience that is
In the uncircumcised world.
yeah? You could just, oh my god, fuck
They call him the alien.
pushing it in. Just tie that shit, dude, or like staple it shut. You would never, yeah. You.
No, dude, get like a bread tie.
Oh, there's like. Ooh.
Instead of a condom, you just use a bread tie, dude.
I was that one kid in the house. I was that one kid in the. I guess that's messed up, dude. Oh, I can't even tell my story. I can't top that.
Well, I mean, okay. Well, then
I was that one kid in the house when we had the loaf of bread. Like I would be like, man, screw this tie. That's too much work. I would just like flip the bread over and just put it down. My parents
spin
would
it a couple times and flip it. You know.
My parents would get so mad, like the air's gonna get out. I'm like, no, it's not.
I spun it a few
I
times.
spun it a few times.
What do you mean you were the kid? Weren't you an only child?
Yeah, right. Didn't have a sister at all,
Oh shit, that's right.
Reed was an only child.
and I was adopted apparently, according to last week. So
According to legend, yeah.
legends never.
But
die.
yeah, back to the push to get in, dude. This was around this time I started watching Dragon Ball Z,
Really.
and I also used to battle it with, I think Cell and my Trunks figure in the tub. Real story, real shit.
You'd battle the like sunken penis.
I'd use my penis as like not the sunk. This was like when it was unsunken, but this was around the same time.
Who won?
It depended. you know.
Cell every single time.
Oh my god.
This is great.
We're going nowhere fast.
That's
Yeah.
good. Anyway,
What's gonna be real fun is how we segue this into the next topic, or the first topic.
well, Braden.
Oh fuck! I don't have a topic yet. Yeah,
Well,
you should
Cody.
go first.
That's great. That's great. Well, Cody, you
We
had-
spent like an hour letting the last episode render or some shit, and I didn't look up the topic.
Oh my god.
all right.
So who's going then?
That's you, buddy. All right, Cody. Quiz time.
Oh shit, bitch.
Who? I don't know the answer to this question. I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but you guys weren't homeschooled. Y'all probably know the answer. Who invented the cotton gin?
Are you fucking kidding me? We live in the South. Of course we're gonna know this.
Eli Whitney.
Good job, man.
Robert E. Lee.
Robert E. Whitney. Good job. It's easy.
Fun fact, not even his most famous invention. Interchangeable parts was his most famous one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was the
Interesting.
big thing. Yeah, before then you had to get things made.
I'll drink to that.
Especially, yeah. Interchangeable parts.
I thought nature made that.
That's just a very vague.
But that's more doctors make that.
It's a very vague, broad invention. Interchangeable parts, but that seems very important. So that's great.
I mean, you would think it wasn't for anything specific. It's just the concept, really.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh shit, we can just mass produce the same part over and over again, and not have to like make a new one every time.
That's almost kind of hilarious that like that someone had to like think of that.
Like in like the 1800s, no less.
Right.
Dumbasses.
All right.
Romans.
Dude,
What?
I'm
Which-
Roman. I don't like that.
You're offended by that?
Yeah.
Can we just call him Romeo as like an ethnic slur?
Wait, is Rome still a real place?
Rome?
Italy?
Yeah.
No, man, it's gone.
I thought.
It will be gone
It-
soon.
it's-
It's actually like the
Sink-
water's like rising. And
I was about to say, is it going to sink into the sea? Just joking, but it's not a joke anymore.
No.
It's happening.
At least we're not there. That's what
Alright,
matters.
so I guess we'll go with my first story. Alright, brought to us by the wonderful people at Associated Press,
Ooh,
bringing news to you.
citing your sources, very good.
Yeah. I mean, I just think every story comes from Associated Press. They just like, I think it's a
They're
vetting,
associates of press.
I think it's a vetting process. Like they don't really report; they just put the information out there.
It's an easy job.
You know, it's like how news should be. But
Love it.
all right,
Love it.
Salem, Massachusetts, no less.
Oh,
A
Jesus.
man who goes by the alias of Willy Wonka pleads guilty to multiple crimes.
Of.
Multiple crimes.
What do we have specifics on the crimes?
That could be anything under that name.
Alright, so this guy, he's not just a petty criminal, believe it or not. He's a real Willy Wonka of the criminal world.
I feel like criminals and candy making go together very often, though. In general, as like a good rule.
It's, you know, kind of like sexual predators and like anything to do with children.
Yeah.
Or like,
Funny how it works, huh?
right? You know, like you would think pageant
Or like any
judges
position
would
of
be all
power.
those people.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like Donald Trump. Wait, no, he was a pageant. What he put on the Miss America, right?
Yeah, but that's you know, they're over 18.
Oh yeah, that's
Touche.
right.
Yeah.
Hey, you're 18, right?
Yeah, they know what they're getting into at that point. Like, the kids. They're just like, Mom, I don't want to go to pageant practice. You turn into such a bitch every time I go.
Like, what? I can't even imagine like what you actually have to do to win one of those contests. I really do.
Willy Wonka out in Salem, Massachusetts is the leader of a multi-state ATM and vehicle burglary ring.
What was that word?
Burglary.
Burglary.
He burgles. That's what he does. He burgles cars.
Why is the English language like such dog shit, dude? Burglary.
Alcohol doesn't help it either.
I like how it's burgles.
It's Newz N Brewz. Of course I've been drinking.
Oh yeah. I'm the only straight edge one.
I've
dude.
been-
Stay sober, kids.
Pussies.
All right, so what else happened in this?
Alright, so Willy Wonka out in Salem
Salem. Salem where?
reports that a 47-year-old Willy Wonka Rodriguez
No.
pleaded guilty.
His name is Rodriguez.
Willy Wonka Rodriguez.
It's an alias though. It's like Turd Ferguson. It's not.
No, Willy
good
Wonka's
good
alias.
reference, good
William
reference.
Rodriguez is his legal name.
Okay.
But in Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, that netted like a crime spree that netted more than $300,000 in property and currency like damage or stolen.
Oh dear God.
Basically, what his method was, and he pled guilty to 60 charges of this.
Holy shit, dude! He's like a regular Bill Cosby.
And there was more people involved in this too. He was just the leader of this. You know, like he had a bunch of Oompa Loompas working for him. You know,
also an alias.
you know, because you don't have to pay them. No one talks about that in Willy Wonka. He didn't pay them shit.
I think he was paying them in like
Food and housing.
them not living.
Did I ever tell y'all about that guy?
Yeah,
My old landlord, when I used to live with a couple of my buddies out in up north Georgia.
Oh, yeah, he told me.
He had like this he had this guy and his son, and this guy, and my landlord, he was really rich, he's like an engineer. He basically bought an old school bus and gutted it, and then the dude and his son like lived in it on his land in exchange for like free labor. And so I guess once he got a new job, he was like, "See ya." But then obviously the rich guy tried to like swindle him to
Stay in that sweet school bus.
to stay in that sweet school bus.
Why is
Hey,
school
I mean-
bus? You
I
can't
mean-
make, like,
I
a
mean,
little shanty.
Going off topic, going off of that, you know how the world's going today. People are making nice houses out of like train cars. You know, I'm sure there's a way you can make a school bus into something
I did used to
Presentable.
read the Boxcar Children when I was a
With
kid.
engine-
Yeah, they had it pretty sweet.
with
They
engineer
just
money.
had a rich
you can.
grandpa, like, and they never actually had to deal with their hardships.
Well, they dealt with it for like a couple of weeks when they're living in that boxcar.
Yeah,
As children.
and then they got a rich
That's the
grandpa.
name.
Yeah,
But
they just wanted a like cute name for the series, so they're like, here's their backstory. But they're not
like the rich grandpa kid, that doesn't really ring. You know?
and like a dope like ska band name or something.
a rich grandpa kids.
Scaring kids, scaring kids on tour with rich grandpa kids.
I actually love scaring kids.
I'm sorry.
That's great.
Do you not like them?
Can't
I
say
don't think I've
do.
ever listened to him, honestly.
You would honestly, you would hate them, but
It's easier just to prejudge something before you listen to it. It just saves a
I'm
lot
just
of
gonna
time.
say the name, the time period that when they came out. Like, I'm not gonna like them.
they were a very emo scream like band.
Yeah, like,
So-
you know,
There was a
emo should just go the way of disco.
It
Dead.
did.
Emo just needs to kill itself instead of just begging for attention like all its fans did.
Disco bands will. Oh.
I watched this old music video of that band Emery, like old Emery, and like there's in one of the videos the keyboard player was literally just like holding his keyboard up and like doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Like, and I heard like notes being played, but like there was not. It just was not in sync. It was just. He was doing all this crazy stuff with his keyboard and like doing all kinds of crazy faces and headbanging. I'm like, I literally need to send this to my mom because this is literally her in a nutshell.
And
But
all that,
I never did.
all that as a keyboardist, and he still wasn't getting like laid.
They were in
Yeah.
like schoolboy uniforms. It was really strange.
Oh no.
Honestly, if you were just good at it, and
Well-
just play piano like in a concert hall, you'd have a better chance.
Yeah, true. AC/DC, like the school uniform was like, you know, it was a fun gimmick, but an emo band, it just doesn't feel right. It just
It wasn't even like
something's wrong.
it wasn't even like the full schoolboy
That's
with
what
the
the
shorts and
Catholic
everything. It was like jeans and like the sweater vest with like the polo poking out. It was just really odd.
Now,
Yeah.
you want to know what real style is? White overalls, just like the Oompa Loompas used to wear.
God.
Just like in
Can't
the
escape
story
it.
about Willy Wonka, and that's how you fucking segue back into a story.
Mm.
Alright, so the method of stealing the ATM, such as they did, it'd be a group of them, you know, they'd wear black clothing, of course, because who fucking commits crimes in white? Except the Oompa Loompas, they might have had to keep wearing
I
white.
feel like
Again.
all literally all upper class crimes probably are committed in like white clothing.
Black suits.
Okay, yeah, black suits, fucking
They have a white shirt on.
white,
I mean,
yeah, white
probably.
button up, red
But,
tie.
With your Ronald Reagan rubber mask.
Oh my god, I love Point Break.
Oh, so good.
Right, but they carried police scanners and radios and power tools so they could, you know, so high tech. They kind of got their bases covered, and then they would use that to steal vehicles, which they would then crash into businesses so they could steal ATMs.
Oh.
It's like, why steal the vehicles? Just you're just adding crimes to the thing.
This is a multi-tier heist. This
It's
is
like some Grand Theft Auto 5
Yeah,
stuff.
like you gotta steal a car so you can crash it into a building to create a distraction so the B team can come up and steal the ATM.
Oh my.
If that's how they actually did it, I don't know. But it's, you know, Willy Wonka, man.
Why the fuck is he called? I was really hoping this was a candy-related crime. Or like a
They
drug-related
do
crime.
they do it to raid candy stores
Yeah,
instead.
well, they're stealing ATMs, so I guess at a gas station. So like, I would steal some candy if I was robbing a gas
That's
station.
pathetic. Who uses the fucking gas station at the ATM?
The gas station at the ATM.
Fucking
But I feel like robbing from a gas station would be like a bad idea because like aren't gas station guys like usually relatively armed sometimes?
I mean, gas stations close down eventually. There's
Okay.
like, there's no one there for a while.
So my dad I used to be a gas station attendant, and he was armed. He had a pistol, and while he put it on a stack of newspapers while I was loading them, and it dropped on the floor and shot him in the leg. So yeah, gas station attendants are totally armed.
They're armed and dangerous
Oh, good story, dude.
to themselves and everyone who walks in that door.
I love it.
I think. Oh yeah, one gross story actually. They didn't remove the bullet,
Oof.
so it just pushed itself out over time until I think it finally popped out in his like late 30s, early 40s, and he just like cut it out of his leg.
I feel like it became like reverse shot. Just one day, like you're
Yeah,
cold and
exactly.
it's like, ah.
Well, he showed me. He's like, "Hey, I want to see something cool," and he shows me this fucking bullet pointing, like protruding out of his
He's like,
leg. I'm like, "Ew."
That bullet's older than you are, son.
It is. Well, no, it was the same time. It was about when I was born.
He's
That's
making a lot of good decisions around that time.
Yeah, good stuff. I mean, he still has the bullet. I think that's kind of badass. I mean, it's not as badass as if you like got shot in war, obviously. Well, I guess that's not really badass.
It's a cooler story to tell.
Yeah, it's neat.
Not sure if it's quite as like honorable, but
I don't know. I feel like getting shot in war is about as badass as the kids. Because then at least you could say like I didn't just get like mugged and shot or something like I got shot in war.
or I wasn't stacking newspapers and the gun conveniently dropped and
Yeah,
shot
it's
me.
like this is all they got out of me. And I took 20 of them
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
with my bare hands.
Anyway, a word from our sponsors on that note.
Oh, word from our sponsors.
Pray to God it's not the Oompa Loompas.
Nah, they don't have rights.
And they don't have a God.
Don't
God doesn't grant the prayers of the Oompa Loompa.
I will admit though, like, if I could get a job that paid for my food and rent, I'd actually be doing better than I am now. Right now it's just slavery with extra steps.
You could become a live-in boy. That is an option.
Is that the legal term for that?
I think that they're called live-in boys or rent boys.
Go on.
I don't like what are my duties?
You just live in the house and you're there.
What do I have to interact with anyone?
I'm sure.
I'm gonna leave that ominous statement. Alright, so a word from our sponsors, as Reed said 5 minutes ago. Alright, so we got some fun ones this week. This is a new one. You know how we're from Newnan, Georgia.
I feel like we give our location out way too goddamn often.
Oh yeah, like we live in Newnan, Georgia. Come find me.
If someone watched this show and came and stalked us, I would almost be honored. It's like, you know what? We made it, guys.
Honestly, yeah.
We made it. We freaking made it.
I sleep with the fucking baseball bat, you pussy. Come at me. I live at... Wait, what's your address?
Where's Cherry living right now?
Somewhere, something.
Lakeside.
Sure.
Lakeside.
All right, so City of Newnan, they've been trying to class up the place, do whatever they're doing with it, making bad decisions, spending a lot of taxpayer dollars,
The more I've learned about this, our sponsors, I'm like, oh my god, we're actually like a burgeoning town. Look at all these new businesses coming in.
Right, it's doing great.
Yeah.
But 90% of all independent businesses fail, so
Is that a real stat?
We're just what?
Is that a real statistic?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That is a real stat.
Oh.
We're on the up, I see.
I went to college about it. But City of Newnan, they've been trying to get some Parks and Rec going, appeal to all the masses.
Now that show did appeal to all the masses.
So they're starting a new one every Friday night. They close down a section of Ashley Park. At about
The city does this.
yes,
I don't think they're allowed to just do that.
eminent domain, whatever.
Fucking.
You better be glad they don't raise their taxes.
They just manifest destiny the fuck
Well,
out of
I mean,
this park for like.
They do it at like 11-ish.
Yeah.
It's pretty loose. You know, it could be 10:30. It could be 2 a.m.
Wait, so what happens now?
All right, so the City of Noonan is setting up City of Noonan bum fights.
Nice.
A back alley brawl at your favorite outdoor mall. However you want to pronounce that.
Ma.
But City of Noonan, they're organizing at Ashley Park every Friday around 11 to help cut down on homeless and, you know, class up the
Cut down
place.
homeless.
Yeah, they make them fight to the death, gladiator style.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a very...
Wait, key factor. AM or PM?
Wait, what day is this as well? Like, what day?
Okay,
Friday, I've said it like several times.
Okay,
at
but-
11 o'clock, everything's closed down, so it's
11 PM, okay. 11 AM during like lunch break.
I mean, you might be able to catch a homeless guy fighting, but it's probably not really. Ashley Park security doesn't even let teenagers hang out there.
That's true.
Do they not anymore?
I don't know, probably not.
Yeah.
I see this being a profitable, not profitable in the money sense, but just like profitable in like the welfare of the city. I mean,
Well, see-
it's kind of like a mini purge.
Admission is free, but you know they have concessions and shit, so that's where they're really making their money.
And you know the best part is that
You don't have to pay your entertainment.
Noonan is huge on local businesses. Local businesses come out, sell their food at these local stands. Like while the stuff's happening, everyone's profiting from this. We're
Yeah.
building up Noonan one weekend at a time.
Yeah, you know it's
The smell of the food, I think, will get the homeless.
Yeah,
people
that's how
more
they draw
Like
it.
you know,
riled up.
you're thinking about because you
they call it Taste of Noonan.
You
they
know-
get homeless in, and then they corral
yeah,
them.
because
and
you know where like your normal usual homeless guy who spends his time is like there's ones you don't know about. So if you got like the redneck gourmet and the
yeah,
whatever have you, it's like they're like oh my gosh, free food.
and it's like
Deceive them, lie to them, and then make them do things.
and also
Nothing's harder than a hungry, just angry homeless man.
Also, too, like, you know, a couple of businesses will sponsor them, too, you know, like a NASCAR driver, the whole shirt with all the logos on it, you know.
But
Oh
like
my
not,
God, that'd
but,
be so
but
cool.
not an active NASCAR driver, like an
shirt-
amateur aspiring NASCAR driver who like keeps getting denied.
like
or,
a Kyle Petty shirt from, like, 94 or something
No,
like
like
that. Awesome Bill from Dawsonville from 86.
we'll have,
Awesome Bill from Dawsonville.
we'll
Real
have
He's
guy.
real?
Yeah, it's a real person.
Cool. That's
Dale,
catchy.
Dale Earnhart's ghost will be there, I think.
Oh, man. And just like that, these sponsors hit a wall.
Oh my god.
Wait, no, we have another one. This is a new business, which is great. We really need one of these, you know,
Yeah.
because all these goddamn private golf clubs around here.
There are a lot.
Yeah, you know, there's no good place for, like, you know,
Poor people to go.
well, I was gonna say working class, you know, but whatever.
They prefer, like, under-moneyed.
Yeah, this is for like this is for the working class tough guy. A lot of balls driving range. They got balls and they got holes. BYOB.
I don't think driving ranges have holes. I think that's the whole premise, is they don't have holes.
They
You
still-
just hit balls.
This place has holes.
What? That sounds fucking terrible.
I sport it.
What kind of, I don't know what kind of holes they are, but they got them. They got balls and holes. And you know, it's a real nice place. It's located in the field behind the dump.
Which the dump.
The field behind the dump. I mean, there's only like a couple in Noonan.
This whole town is a dump, dude.
What's sad is
Sorry.
I know where like all of them are. So
Word of the wise though, you can get, you know, all the balls there, you know, but they don't have a bar. It's BYOB.
It's like that. Okay, is it the dump where me and you went that one time when I was supposed to be bringing all that trash? shit?
Beaconsfield.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm pretty sure you're on statute of limitation on that one.
No, I don't think I am.
I mean,
It hasn't been 10 years yet.
I don't think they're 10 years for littering. Is that the statute of limitation for littering?
I don't
think
know
it's
if
like
there's a
6 months.
statute of limitations for littering.
I think it's whoever found it has forgotten about it by now.
Edit out the name part. But,
of the neighborhood.
yeah.
All right.
But no, me and...
Beaconsfield, just edit that in instead.
just put like a fart noise over it, like brrr.
But no.
Actually, do you know what? BYOB, Field Behind the Dump. I think this is just kids stealing golf balls and just saying, yeah, you can hit them over here. I think that's what this driving range is.
And charging.
God damn, those kids have a lot of balls.
They do.
Driving range.
They do have a lot of balls.
And that was a word from our sponsors.
All right, Braden, you gotta find a story. I'll go next.
Well, here's a story.
So, all right.
Here's a little story about.
So I have quiz time, I guess.
Oh no, am I not doing a story?
If you don't have one.
No, I got one.
Okay, cool. We're good. Well, quiz time for Braden.
All right.
What?
Quiz time for me.
Quiz time for you?
Quiz time
All
for
right.
me.
This is a very subjective quiz time.
Quiz time,
That's
as
my-
always, as also sponsored by Subway.
Subway. We quit giving Jared money, we swear.
Oh my god.
Oh, slogan change, I see.
Or do they still have to? No, I'm sure that would null and void any contracts or residual money he would have.
I don't know, dude.
What do they do? Just put it on his commissary?
Does he have a wife?
Not anymore, probably.
I don't know.
I guess it just goes to her estate.
Dude, that's a good setup for her, though. Seriously. She's getting residuals on
Really? Like your husband was a child molester? Or not child molester.
He was just a child. He was a child. He was a fan.
He was a child.
He was a fan child. A fan of children.
He was a fan child of being an avid fan of child porn.
I mean, fuck. Didn't Keith Richards do the same exact thing? Or no, wait. Was it Keith Richards that did the exact same thing?
What? Was it child porn?
Yeah, and he got in trouble for it.
Yeah, you're thinking of Pee Wee Herman.
No. Peter Herman didn't get in trouble for child porn. He jerked off in a
Movie
jerk off
theater.
No, but no, he also got in trouble because he was a collector of vintage pornography.
And some of it was like child porn.
A few images slipped in there. I think he got off on that one though.
He got off in that theater.
Because he just bought. Did he?
Apparently he did.
Did they wait for him to finish?
He was asked to stop, and then he kept going.
Not show him.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in that movie Blow?
I don't.
He was that cohort of Johnny Depp's.
Did you just say a cohort?
What, the gay dude that sold his coke for him?
Yeah, wasn't that Pee Wee Herman?
I don't think that was, but I gotta look that up.
Yeah, his name was like he had some weird name,
Braden.
but
Yeah.
that was definitely after his like incidents.
Wait, Braden.
Yeah.
Quiz time.
Quiz time.
Was that guy in Blow Pee Wee Herman? Yes or no?
I've never seen Blow.
Well, make an educated guess. Yes or no?
I don't think so. I think his career was completely fucked after that. There's
The Blow was made like way back. Wait, no.
okay. You guys got to at least tell me.
Whoa, no fucking way.
Was no. Was Blow made before or after the incident?
Judging from the Wikipedia page, it said Blow and Comeback. It's made in 2001.
Well, you just gave it to me then. What the fuck?
Fuck.
God damn it, Cody.
It's okay. We all wanted to know.
Yeah,
But yeah. Pee Wee Herman was the gay dude that sold coke and Blow.
Was it like something Mikey for real or something like that? Whatever his name was.
I've never seen Blow.
Derek for real.
Is it a good movie?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Blow?
Yeah.
You'd have to watch
You've
it.
never seen Blow?
No, dude.
It's so good.
All right, audience, Zach,
I don't like Johnny Depp.
go to Braden's house and beat him up until he watches Blow.
Capture him when he's like conveniently only in his boxers. Take him to Walmart.
I mean,
Make him go with
It won't
you.
be hard to time that one out.
Yeah, I'm usually only in my boxers, especially like when I'm streaming on Twitch. I'm like, I have a shirt on, but it's just boxers, and then sometimes I mostly like stand up, and I'm like, oh wait.
He works from home.
Wait.
I'm surprised he even got dressed for this.
Yeah,
Good job, Braden.
I'm looking good for you guys, dude.
All right, you got a story or?
Yeah, dude.
Wait, no, we never quiz timed his ass.
You guys failed.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Braden.
Yeah. This is gonna be another Blow related question.
It is going to
I
be.
fucking hate you guys.
Who was the dad in Blow?
You have to give him a clue. Like, give him a reference to something else he's done, or like some commercial or something.
He was in other movies.
Randy Quaid.
You're close on the first letter of the name.
Okay, he was in Goodfellas.
Just fucking give it away, why don't
Yeah,
you?
seriously, you just gave it away. Ray Liotta was the fucking dad?
Yeah.
Anyway, but that could have easily been, who's his face?
Joe Pesci?
Or the other guy who would play a
Joe
dad.
Pesci does not start with an R.
I don't know. Joe Pesci couldn't be like a loving dad, though.
Oh crap, the R thing, yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. I'll drink for that one. I got you, Brady.
The R
Because you're not gonna drink anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure that. It's because I can't be fucking beaten, dude.
Alright.
When are you gonna go ahead and, like, you know, lift some weights and stuff? Like,
I don't do that anymore.
when are you gonna go look buff in front of judges and so you can start drinking again?
Dude, the day you guys are gonna know. You guys are gonna know.
It's basically
when-
like after you're waiting for the judges to like give their final statements. You're back there pounding booze.
Well, no. Once I do this, me and my girlfriend are immediately gonna go to this fucking Korean barbecue place, and I'm just gonna slam.
Dude, I just had some last weekend.
It's so good.
Iron Age, that's what I
Dude,
heard.
yes,
So
Iron
good.
Age. We gotta all go, man. Just slam fucking booze and just inhale meat. Just be disgusting and
Meats and
sweaty.
kimchi all night long.
Oh.
I'm glad you got to go.
And my asshole will just be as raw as it is any other day.
Oh, dude. It's not even like it's that spicy that it burns. It's just there's so much that has to come
it's
out.
just gonna be forcing itself out. And I don't know what it is about Korean food, but it lubricates you real nice. So it is just gonna be pouring out of
the after reminds me of like the whole process of like the process before you get a colonoscopy. They have to like give you this stuff to like drain you completely. Yeah. That's what like the after is. It's like it just drains your entire insides. It's just like.
And like, all right, when we say Korean barbecue, let's just go ahead and say it's South Korean barbecue, because North Korean barbecue is just famine. That's what's going on there.
It's good to clear that up. Some people don't know.
Do they do like cannibalism? Do you think they do cannibalism
In North Korea?
Yeah.
I mean, like the ones in like the labor camps, probably.
Oh, that's probably all just propaganda, though, dude. It's fine.
I mean, it's either your baby or starving.
Well, in the words of that guy from Fast and Furious, you know I gotta eat.
I thought you were about to say, like, in the words of that guy from Fast and Furious, oh, I can make this light.
Dude,
I'm out of here.
I recommend you guys to watch this video of, it's like Vin Diesel cringe or something. Vin Diesel is, he's an interesting, I just feel like he's somebody I would not want to be around for longer than 2 seconds.
It's not a very long time.
Yeah, I mean, it's long enough, you know?
Is that your story?
What?
Is that your story?
Oh, yeah! Okay, so my story here is that,
The price of Vin Diesel's gone up recently.
it should be going down, way down, like the price of Paul Walker. Just going down.
Whatever happened to him?
Are they going to continue the movies with his brother?
No, like they're done. It's over.
No, they're not.
The Fate of the Furious. It was the final one.
Was it really?
It was the fate of him.
I didn't see it, dude.
Like, why don't they just, like, get to what the movie really is becoming at this point? Just, like, a all-in-one event where you just have, like, a couple people drag race, like, one looking chick in the movie, and then the grand finale is just Vin Diesel and The Rock, like, boxing each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing they're missing now, they've put everything in the movie except for aliens.
But basically it's just The Rock just savagely beating Vin Diesel.
I would love that. But, okay, so here's my idea for that, though. They could do a nice crossover movie where it's RuPaul's Fast and Furious Drag Race, and it's just drag queens pulling all the operations at this point, but also The Rock in drag, because you have to have The Rock in there. And all the characters in drag, and it would just be it would be that much better. Oh my god.
I actually might go see that.
That would be awesome, dude.
Do you know how many different bathrooms they're going to have on set?
Jesus Christ.
Do you have a story?
Yeah, so, man nearly crushed to death by 3,000 pounds of hay, uses accident to his advantage in hilarious Tinder bio. So, he pretty much he almost died. I don't know how you drop 3,000 pounds of hay on you.
Holy
but
moly.
I guess it happens when you're just that's farm life.
They have to move it around. And sometimes it goes up in the air in the silos and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, it's in a tractor. You know,
Shit happens. It's farm stuff, dude. You know.
Just farm things.
Just looking up at the sky like, hey.
Just a fucking giant hay bale.
It's like, hey.
But the man was okay. So apparently hay bales are about 1,500 pounds each. So he got 2 dropped on him, but said he was lucky to have survived. I should be dead, he said in a post. I still can't wrap my mind around how I survived. But as far as his bio, it says, "Sup ladies, I'm Joe. Just got crushed by 300,000 pounds. Got a broken broken pelvis, but still down to fuck. I do have a catheter. I don't want to be one of those guys who lies about his catheter status, but the catheter may be an issue, but great minds do great things. So, bedbound, you're literally have to do all the work. I probably can't get off or get hard, but hey, great minds."
Are you just ad-libbing this, or is this like...
This is his bio.
Oh my god. I was like, I thought you just started joking after like the first 2 sentences.
Anyway, I'm here at UVA Medical Center if you want to smash. And it's a picture of him. These are all hospital pictures.
So he's looking to get laid in the hospital.
I don't know. He can't get it up, dude. He's got a catheter, and I feel like
You
you
don't
don't
want
want
to get it up.
You don't want to get it up.
You don't
Like,
want to feel your penis.
that reminds me of my grandpa was in a wreck, and we went to visit them not too long ago. And he was just fucking out of his mind, like from dementia and also pain meds. And he just went and started like trying to pull his catheter out. I was like laughing so hard. I was like, no, dude, no.
No, Grandpa, no.
No. He kept fucking just pulling, yanking on it. I'm like, bro.
What's that Blue Mountain State thing? An oil change?
What is that?
So when you have to pass a drug test, you just like hot swap out your urine for some clean stuff. But you have to go in through the front.
Can you do that?
I don't know.
It's like he stuck like a tube into like the front of his wiener, and then like it like changed out the.
I thought they just did a fake dick.
Well, yeah, they did, but it was like the process that he explained was very different. It was funny. It was gross. It was
I
painful.
fucking love that show, dude.
Oh,
The
man.
first season, at least.
Yeah.
See, I thought he was gonna go like a different route with it, like a laugh at myself type of approach of like, just got crushed by a shit ton of hay. Man, my dick was like a needle in a haystack or something like that.
Oh,
See, I would have liked
that's
that.
gold.
Like that one's like it's crude, but it's like short and catchy. It's
Yeah,
not,
exactly.
It's not this dude desperately trying to get like a sad handy in a hospital.
It does sound very sad, and he also seems kind of like he's bragging about it, but in a strange like. I don't even know. I don't know what they're making this guy.
And it's strange, like everyone just wishes they had finished him off.
Oh my god. Haters make me famous. Oh my god. But yeah, so I don't know if he got any play from that, but
I mean,
can you imagine being like a nurse or something and just going to work and getting on Tinder? Because hospitals are a fun place to get on Tinder. I don't know if you guys have ever done that before.
no.
But,
Can't say I have.
But yeah, no, for sure.
It's not a very like arousing place. You're not thinking like I need to find like my soulmate here,
It's very sterile.
or
so you
like
gotta,
my tonight here. You know, like
there's a lot of people in hospitals though.
you're in a hospital. Like most people probably aren't diseased, but like you can't risk it. Everyone's been exposed.
You just gotta meet on like what's going on. You gotta meet on like common ground. Like, hey, I'm here. I just came from the fucking burn, like, or not burn ward, but like the fucking quarantined off area. You're not gonna meet up with that person, obviously.
I don't know, but if someone's like, my mom just started like, some sort of like bodily projection that shouldn't happen or something like that. It's like, oh man, she's probably got some crazy ass West Nile shit.
Yeah.
Get away.
I don't think you can get West Nile airborne like that. But all I am imagining is like the rooms with it's just like the plastic or glass wall, and then they have the gloves going through. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We're just getting like jerked off through that, and then like
Wait, like one of the things, like the things for like you like when your baby is like in the like emergency room, like being like it was like born too early, and like you put your hands in and you can like
kind of exactly like that. Yeah.
Okay, could be good.
That could be cool.
Yeah, when you explain what it's for, it seems like even more wrong.
It's like a reverse sanitized glory hole, basically.
It is exactly that, dude. Holy shit. That's the problem with glory holes is they're not sanitized, and also like with this one, you can see who's on the other side. You know, I feel like
do you want to?
glory holes you don't want to see. So I guess you could like I don't know. You could do like in Train to Busan, you like throw water on the window and then just throw fucking newspapers all over it. You remember?
Oh, that movie was just too good to remember.
Oh, it was too. I say that about every Nicolas Cage movie.
Oh man,
it's rough. Well, that was a good topic.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Well, you did 2 sponsors, so I guess I'll go to my topic. Unless you have another sponsor, do you?
Wait, were we not? Oh, we're doing one spot. Oh shit!
Oh man,
Classic Cody wasted the fucking sponsors.
It's okay.
Right?
They were good ones though. I'll give you that.
My kids aren't gonna eat tonight. All 20 of them.
All 20. So this story is
they don't eat tonight anyways.
this story is a little wackadoo, but I need a quiz time question first.
Oh shit, dude! All right, let's hit read with the quiz time question. Oh fuck! These are the hard times, dude.
These are the hard times.
In these quiz time deserts, in these droughts of the quiz time, it's hard to come up with good quiz time.
It's rough out here in this quiz time.
It's quiz time. I don't know, Reed. What do you want to be asked?
Reed,
So many things.
how many fingers am I holding up in my right hand?
Reed, have you ever seen a grown man naked?
Three. No.
Uncut?
1, and then audience for people who can't see, I just pulled out a middle finger.
He's
Cody
witty.
able
He's
to
witty and
slide,
clever.
making fun of blind people.
Yeah, because
people that can't see. Why you gotta single them out?
Because people who can see can totally see what's happening here right now.
But you said audience and people who can't see.
Anyway,
I think they're mutually like the same.
girl
No, I'm
brings.
pretty sure everybody listens to this.
But wait.
Is deaf, not blind.
Wait,
so.
what now?
But was no the correct answer for your question?
Uncut, Reed. Uncut.
Uncut.
Just like this podcast.
Right.
Cut. Not a dull moment.
So, girl brings home crack cocaine from New York preschool thinking it was teeth. Preschool owner thinks someone threw drugs over the fence in the schoolyard in the Bronx.
I was really hoping it was instead of her kid.
Check this girl's mom. This girl brings home these essentially teeth back to her mom like multiple days after
this isn't a girl who works there. This is a child.
The child.
Yeah, I thought that's.
And then so the mom sees them in like little cases, thinking they're like little teeth.
Why would she think?
She thinks they're from like her friend who like gave them to her. You know how kids like who are like
That's
in preschool.
freaky as fuck too.
Anyway, it keeps going. So the mom's like, "Well, you should probably give him back to him so he can put him under his bed and get money for it." And then the next day she brings back more.
You get some money.
The next day she brings back more, and she says, literally, what happens is she basically ingested them.
Oh shit!
She said, where is it?
This story's taking quite a horrible turn, actually.
Was even more shocked with what happened next. Her daughter, who had been acting hyper already, told the officer and her mom that the rocks tasted terrible. So, this little girl is basically like eating cocaine. And
Crack, dude.
Crack.
Not cocaine. Crack.
My bad.
So much baking soda in that. So unhealthy.
She would be dead if she was eating coke, to be honest.
And she put another one in her mouth after that, which like sent her over the edge, and she had to go to the emergency room. So
She just kept eating it.
I guess because I guess no one really gathered that it was like a drug at that point.
Oh, I found this on the playground. It tastes terrible. Keep eating it. don't know. That just might be natural selection.
I wish that philosophy worked with like me now with like foods I didn't like but I'm supposed to eat. It's just like, oh, this tastes terrible.
You also gave me an interesting idea for like a fucking folktale for the projects. Is just if you put a fucking crack rock under your fucking pillow tonight.
Crack fairy. The crack fairy comes and gives you money. It's just crackheads break into your house and like will leave a $5 for like a little dime baggie of crack.
A $5.
Dude, that would be such a good urban legend, or like a new hipster ass like app, like you know, like a fucking Uber Eats or something like that.
Wait, no, wouldn't it be reversed? Like you're a crackhead, you put $5 under your pillow, and then they just leave you some crack in the morning.
Yeah, that could be true. That could work.
But then you just have drug dealers breaking into your house to deliver your crack.
Well, drug dealers are dependable, as we've all, like, you know.
Honestly, a crack dealer is probably a safer bet than a crackhead. They're a little bit less wily.
I hope, yeah, I mean, I would assume that most crack dealers don't do their own stash, because if you're a fucking crack dealer and you do crack, you're going to just do all of your own crack and then not have crack anymore.
Yeah, you can't really do both.
Yeah, this seems like not much crossover there. Speaking of fun World Star video I saw recently, it was of course in Atlanta, as it should be, but
that's the start of any good World Star video.
They have to come from here. They're not like true World Star videos, but so this guy's like fucking taking a video. He's like, yeah man, we out here. The birds chirping, and then he drives up to this bus stop. He's like, dude's out here getting it. And this dude is getting fucking sucked off at a MARTA bus stop in the middle of Atlanta.
No.
And, okay, it gets better. The guy filming is like, yo, what up? And the guy getting sucked off is like, yo, man, and shouts out his SoundCloud, or like his mixtape name, to the fucking guy recording.
Dude, it's like I was watching you ever watch that show Live PD?
No, I've never seen it.
It's like Cops, but like has more of a live element to it, you know? Like,
hell yeah.
basically, it's kind of how it's done. But it's taken off that, like, you know, every time, like, because it's a lot of the same cops.
Yeah.
They'll see them walk up with the cameras and be like, oh shit, Live PD, and then they'll just start like every time they'll start repping their SoundCloud. Like
that's a fucking
like
meme,
I saw like a couple times early on, and it was just like
God.
Everyone does it now.
That's amazing.
Look, dude, the first time I saw it, I was like, dude, if I was playing this as a drinking game right now, that'd be like, finish the bottle and leave and go buy some more. That's a good one.
That's a fucking goodie, man. I like that a lot, actually. That's pure.
Chug all the booze you have, get in your car, drive to the liquor store, buy more, and come back.
Good luck.
Dude, I miss the days where you could just drive drunk, you know?
2006.
Wonderful time.
Yeah. Isn't that what Tiger Woods got in trouble?
I thought it was after that, but
You might be right.
I don't really know.
I think 2006 was when you drove into that ditch. You remember?
What?
That ditch we always used to ride in and you like spin out?
Talking about a golf course?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think I have my license in 2006.
You're right, that was... No, I think that was the year you got your license. 2007, probably.
It would have been
2008.
2 years.
We started high school in 2005.
Definitely did not.
No,
Yeah, we
no.
2000. No, we did not. My sister graduated high school in 2005.
No.
Yeah, dude, it's my sister graduated in 05.
Yeah.
We graduated in 2011. So when did we start?
You go back like right.
You started fall of 2007.
All right, the spring before that was 2010.
Dude, I've been putting on job applications forever. I've always been putting that I started in 2006.
They don't want you. You're too old.
It's like either this kid's fucking retarded or he's fucking retarded.
I fucking took an extra year. Oh my god.
Either that or he can't do math.
Shit, dude.
But then you like, if you put put your birthday though,
I'm
like they're
pretty
gonna be
sure-
like, he's 2 years younger than he should be then.
2007, 2008, 2009, 2010.
He started early, so he's super
Oh.
smart, but he finished hella late. So like he started off good and just ended really badly.
That's pretty much what happened, though. Jesus.
Dear.
Whoops.
Well, Braden, I don't know if you have it, but it is a fish time for real news, fake news.
So, coming at you with some real news, fake news. And here's mine. Did police in Georgia force a man to cut his own dog's head? Cut off his own dog's head. He had to decapitate his dog.
Describe the situation, though.
No, I got you.
No.
That's fine.
It's just, we just need the headline.
Okay. No, are you sure?
I feel like it's deceptive because it's like
I'll give you the
the
claim.
title itself would make the average man say, "Oh, that's ridiculous." That
I'll
would
give the
never
claim.
happen.
I'll give the claim.
Okay.
Police in Crawford County, Georgia, forced local man Joe Nathan Goodwin, we're in all the details, under threat of arrest, to cut off his own dog's head for rabies testing after police fatally shot the dog.
I can say it's true.
Wait. So the dog was already dead?
The police, I guess, killed the dog, and supposedly. I don't know if this was like a thing that went around social media.
Were they trying to like arrest him, or was it just like the dog was like acting rabid like, so they shot it?
Who the fuck knows, dude?
I'm gonna go with real.
I'll go with false, just so I can be different.
It's like some shitty ass Price is Right shit. Let's just bet a cent under me too while you're at it.
Yeah. Well, it is true.
Anyway, this has been Newz N Brewz. I'm Reed.
Hey,
That's Cody.
Here's
Braden.
Braden. I think I'm settling on Stone because it totally doesn't sound like a porn star name.
Braden Stone.
Braden Stone. I gotta keep an S because I'd feel bad if I changed my last name because my dad has a fucking tattoo of my initials.
You just want to keep that BS life.
Keep that BS life, dude. That salt life, that BS life.
Currently doing the hang 10 hand gesture right now, viewers.
Funny.
You know what you should do? You should just be like, last name just S. Mr. S.
Well, it would just sound like Braden's. Mr.
Braden's.
S. It would just be Braden's. Hey, I'm Braden's.
Braden's be like
Braden's
everyone looks at the
revival.
papers like Mrs. God fucking damn it.
Oh no,
Dr. S, that's how you're gonna have to do it.
my little brother has the exact same initials as me because my dad didn't want to get another tattoo.
That's just smart.
I guess. I mean,
Before you know it, you're getting a tattoo of a heart with your boyfriend's name in it.
did you just get a new tattoo? Is that what that's covering up? Are you
No.
shitting on Ariana Grande?
No.
Yeah.
That's it.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That's so mean, dude.
Yeah, man.
She's
I
having
I wish I knew that was, but
Are we still recording?
yeah.
This is
Yeah,
the
dude, we're still
episode?
recording. But anyways, yeah, thank you for. Wait, you're hosting. Why the fuck am I doing this?
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for loving us.
We know it's been painful, but
Thank you for listening.
we will come back stronger.
Thank you for using us as white noise.
Bye.
We're the whitest noise of all.